It's the middle of summer. It's hot. It's dangerous. But the trail's calling. So what am I going to do? I'm Wandering Monk. So come on, let's go walking together. Well, hey y'all, thanks for joining me. Yeah, it's hot out here. This is no kidding. And this is a place where the trail is unforgiving. We're in the middle of an excessive heat warning here in Kansas. And the temperatures every day are exceeding 100 degrees Fahrenheit. For many, they just don't want to get out in it at all. But if you do, there's some things you need to consider. First is your own health and your condition. Visit your doctor before you start getting out here in this heat. I hiked this Elk River Trail last year, and it was in August. Temperatures were in the high 90s at peak of day, and I had a heat injury. I had heat exhaustion, which is a mild level of heat injury. Your energy sapped and you can't recover, so you just have to stop, and you have to take a break, a long break, and let your body reclaim its energy and cool down. In fact, just a few days after I got off this trail last year, there was a young man found who had died of a heat stroke. I want to talk about a few things to consider as you get out here when your doctor is giving you the green light to come out. The first is hydration. Water. You need lots of water when it's hot like this. I end up drinking about 1 liter an hour, so you end up taking extra water with you. And then along with the water, include electrolytes. Now, you can use the NUN, N-U-U-N electrolytes. They come in this little container, different flavors. But my favorite is electrolytes called Element. L-M-N-T, Element. And they had this watermelon salt flavor that I really like. The nice thing about Element is that there's no sugar in it, and for a diabetic like myself, having no sugar is important. But it does have the salt, does have the electrolytes, and you just pour it into your water and you mix it all up and then drink it. And tastes good, gives your water a little bit of flavor, and then it also helps your body retain the water that you need as you continue to hike. Take extra water, like I said. Yeah, it adds weight to your pack, but you need to consider that as you go. On a hike like this, I'll take about 4.5 liters of water with me. I put 2 liters in each side of my backpack, and then I have a ½ liter here on the shoulder. So take lots of water, use electrolytes. Let's also talk about sun protection. I keep sunscreen in a little tube that I bring with me, and I have found that this is so important. Sunburn out on the trail is, besides not being healthy for you, can be very painful. And so it's just a little sunscreen. Make sure you put it on your face, well, and on your ears, to give you that added protection. And then also a hat is important. My old Tilly hat, I use it. Gives my face some shade from the sun, and then the sides will pop down, and when I'm in direct sun and there's no shade, then the sides of my hat will protect my ears and my neck. So have a good hat that you like to have. Your head also needs to be able to breathe under that hat, and that's one of the reasons I like the Tilly, which you see right here. It has these large vents on both sides of it, and that lets the air come through and keep my head cooler. Besides me just liking my old Tilly hat, then it also has some functionality to it. Consider your clothes. You need some loose fitting clothes that let your body sweat and lets the air come in and provide that natural cooling, the natural ventilation. I have this by New Balance. This is just a very, very lightweight, heavily vented. The back is just all wide open under this flap, very vented, lets a lot of air come through, but also it's UV protected, and it protects my arms from the sun. So having very loose fitting clothes, very lightweight, so that you can get a good airflow through them, but also that will provide you some protection. Another clothing item that I found that's got several purposes but really helps in the heat is this. This is just sort of a neck gaiter or a neck buff. It's designed also with UV protection in it, so when you have it around your neck, you're protecting your neck from the sun. But the thing I like to do with it is, and you don't have to use your drinking water. You can find water from anywhere. But I'll take this and I will get it wet. Don't wring it out too much. I'll put this wet gaiter around my neck. And it really helps to keep my core cooled down. My neck buff is a big help. Another tip for hiking in the heat is the schedule of your hiking. Think about altering the time that you hike. Instead of hiking through the hottest time of the day, usually from about noon to 4 o'clock, maybe you want to use that time for rest and hike early in the mornings. Get up before the sun comes up. Do some night hiking. If you never hiked at night before, it has its own interesting parts. The animal life, to watch the sun come up is just an amazing thing on the trail. You do need to have a good headlamp. This is my Sun Blessa headlamp. This is the Gen 2 version. Really like this headlamp, and I've used it now for several months, and it has served me very well. When you hike, try to avoid that hottest time of the day, that noon to 4, and maybe you hike in the evenings, and maybe you hike early in the morning, and do a little night hiking in there, and give yourself a whole different look at the trail. Fourth thing that you can do for hiking in the heat is take frequent breaks. You don't have to hike all this at once. Take a lot of breaks. Anytime I see a shady spot, especially when I'm hiking in a place that may not have much shade at all, like I did with the Cherokee Trail. When I'm hiking through these places, if I can find shade, then I will stop and take that break. Drink my water then, put all of this together, and drinking water, maybe re-wet my neck gaiter, make sure that my clothes are loose and fitting, and that I'm staying cool, cooling down. Take your hat off when you're in the shade. Let your head dry out well. Take your backpack off. You can take your sleeves off, and then sort of let your body just cool down every opportunity that you get. Hydration is key. Using sunscreen to protect yourself from the rays of the sun. Loose-fitting clothing that lets your body breathe and sweat, but lets the air come in, but it also protects your skin, including things like neck gaiters and sun jackets or sun hoodies that are designed for keeping you cool. Altering your hiking schedule to where you take advantage of the cooler parts of the day. Hiking early in the mornings before the sun comes up, seeing the beauties of the trail at night. Hiking in the evening when the sun is going down and the temperatures begin to fall. Taking that midday, and even if you set up your tent or you find a place like this where you're protected from the sun, and that you just lay down for even 4 hours, take a good long nap, good sleep for those 4 hours. It'll let you then go at night, hike later into the night, and get up earlier so that you can do it again. You can have fun out here even in the summer, but you have to be careful. Be very careful, because heat injury is no joke. It can come up quickly on you. It can hurt you. It can be fatal. So as you're doing this, be wise and stay safe, stay healthy, stay on the path, and God bless you.